So you asked me, do I reach out to Gerald's family? I said, I do, but after a while I stopped because, you know, I would extend myself so much to make sure I was there for the tributes, make sure I was there for anything they were doing Gerald Levert related, to pay tribute to him. I mean, you know, sometimes taking my whole family, flying up, driving up, or whatever it was. But, you know, Eddie told me himself, he said, man, he couldn't, I would call him and talk to him from time to time. He would say, man, I couldn't talk to you guys because every time I talked to you, it was like talking to Gerald or Sean. I mean, you know, I reached out to the kids. You know, I talked to Mike every now and then, his oldest one. He looks just like him, but I know he was another one of your unsung moments, if you will. Back in the day, man, after we left Gerald, I got with this Italian dude, and man, that's when Jim and I came on board. And honestly, he had me feeling myself like I was really like the king. You know how they do.
Yeah.
And, you know, they stuff you, and then they toss you aside or send you out for the slaughter. And they did this big story on us in the Plain Dealer in Cleveland. And man, that was one of my big mistakes. I tore him down in the paper because I said some stuff like I felt like he didn't want anybody in his groups to be bigger than him. I felt like I just said a bunch of stuff. Like we almost got into a fight at, it was in-house stuff, exactly. We got into a fight at the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and that kind of like it stumped us because we got bumped from being on the show because that happened. And I still got to go out anyway because I was working for WZAK at the time. But that was just one time. But, you know, that it was like the shot heard around the world because everybody was calling me from everywhere. Man, I heard this, heard that. And a lot of people was giving me congratulatory, you know, words. They was like, you patting me on your back and stuff like that. But it didn't feel right to me. And as a man, like I was on the air heavy back then, so I was like, yo, come down to the station. I want to apologize to you on the station in person. I went to him. I apologized. Like you said, that was some in-house that I should have kept in-house. And, you know, that was just one of my biggest regrets, man, is doing that because we didn't know the business. We didn't understand, you know, how we should have handled it. And, you know, that dude had me feeling like I was, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like I was the Black Power Army, like I had now. I mean, but without the credentials, he had me feeling like that. I mean, I had all kinds of money, you know what I'm saying, just everything, and that's the way I felt. But, you know, in hindsight, I should have just went to him as a man and really told him how I felt and different stuff like that. And a lot of people agree with what I said in the newspaper article, but it just wasn't the right thing to do because he did put us on top for a nice little run and helped us out. You know, like Jason and I never came from poor homes. You know, we don't have those horror stories. Our horror stories came after we finished music. That's when, you know, we kind of lost everything. I mean, we ran out of money, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, but you know, do they reach out? Nah, not really. But you know, I keep them in my prayers. I mean, because it hurt me as much as it hurts them. And you know, nobody can tell you how it feels to lose your child. God forbid, I never go through any of that. Nobody goes through that. It's kind of hard to do that. But you know, no, we don't. I don't really like have a good communication line with them like that. But you know, I still love them to death, man. I'm so